Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And welcome to the Daily Download. For those of you who may be joining us for the first time, this is your 15-minute reconnection, reawakening, enlightenment to you and all of your magic and all of your glory. So I want to first of all thank everyone who came yesterday to our workshop. Our full moon in Aries workshop last night. It was really, really powerful. It was really awesome. And I was so excited that so many people from the True Self Academy, my collaboration with the incredible, powerful, potent women in Iran, so many of them showed up and contributed in beautiful ways. It was a beautiful, beautiful event. And I'm so grateful for all of you that were able to join. If you weren't able to join, you can absolutely listen to the replay. You can either go to the website and send us a message, and we will send it to you, and you can listen to it again. This very, very powerful, potent full moon in Aries energy is something that I think that I would like to continue to talk about today, because it is definitely not an energy that comes around other than one time a year, right? So the full moon in Aries always happens during the month of Libra. So you have the Libra energy of the sun, and Libra is it's an air sign. Libra is an air sign. So it's this energy of, going with the flow. It likes beautiful things. It likes to feel good and look good. And it is also the people pleaser of the entire zodiac, right? It just wants everybody to have a good time. It wants everybody to love them. And then you have Aries, and Aries is the complete opposite, right? Aries is a fire sign. Aries is the sign that really doesn't care so much what people think. And it is also a sign that takes action, whereas Libra is oftentimes a sign that's a little bit more reserved in their choices and their actions, right? Making sure that everybody approves of their actions. Aries doesn't care. So this is an amazing combination of energy. Remember, if we look at it elementally, Libra is an air sign and Aries is a fire sign. And so what does a fire need to survive and to thrive? It needs air. And so it's actually a beautiful, magical combo that's happening in the universe today. And I want you to look inside of you and to look at where that energy exists within you, the symbiotic balance of your magic, your electricity, the brilliant aspect of you. What genius ideas are you floating around with that you're too afraid to share with the world because you're wondering how you're going to be judged? With this energy with Aries, you don't care. Put it out there. Be bold, be brave, right? This is a great time to really kind of say what you want with an immense amount of clarity. Don't hold back. Don't sugarcoat anything. Let the world know how incredibly important your divine light is. This is also a time where you all might receive these powerful downloads from the universe, powerful awakenings to what it is you really, really want. One of the things that has become very clear to me, you guys, is we all need a spiritual path to live in this world, in this life, society the way it is. Not having a spiritual path is like living without an arm. What is your spiritual path? What do you do to inspire consciousness within you? Are you willing to learn and study and grow spiritually? The more you are willing to commit to a spiritual path, the more the universe is willing to commit to you. And so one of the things that I'd like each and every one of us to sit with today and to take some radical action with is committing to our spiritual path, whatever that may mean to you. The thing about spirituality too is that, spirituality isn't always necessarily so cookie cutter. I spent 20 plus years in a spiritual path, in a spiritual tradition that I made so incredibly mine, based on so much of what everybody else told me. And I loved my spiritual path. I loved it so much. I loved the community. I loved the connections. I loved the wisdom. I loved everything. But I realized that what happened to me is I had become a complacent receiver, a follower, as opposed to the divine spiritual leader that I know that God and the creator of all that is has incited within me. And so my spiritual path is elevated. It's not gone. It's still there. It's still powerful. It's still a part of me. But now what I get to do is I get to look at my spiritual path with a 360-degree view that allows me to take what resonates with me, to make it mine, to practice it, to elevate it, to share it. And it also invites me to let go of whatever doesn't feel congruent or aligned with who I am, and to seek higher in those areas of my life. So no spiritual path is cookie cutter, right? And anyone who tells you that it is really wants you to follow some kind of dogma or some kind of religion. And that's absolutely okay too, if that's what works for you. But I want to inspire everyone to really today to think about their spiritual path. And what do you do to connect to the Creator? Acknowledge, first of all, that you're here. And you being here is a huge commitment to a spiritual path. Let's just invite more of that energy in so that we can inspire the world in a more deeper, more profound way, so that we can invite everyone on our spiritual path. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin the meditation today. Thank you all for being here, and of course, for being a part of our soul family. So let's close our eyes and let's find ourselves in our heart. As we do so, as we close our eyes and find ourselves in our heart, let's begin today by taking 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's shift our energy to the center of the earth. And as we shift our energy to the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling around in the center of the earth. And from this space, let's imagine this energy scooping up fresh earth energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, through our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras, and popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. Now switch your awareness into this ball of light, and imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, and higher and higher and higher and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up out past Earth's atmosphere, out into outer space, through different planets and galaxies in the Milky Way, and higher and higher and higher beyond there, out into different layers of light. Some light, some dark. Through those layers, out into a beautiful golden-like light, and through the golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light, and through the jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the 7th plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. Immediately, your ball of light dissolves into this beautiful energy. You feel the connection, the contribution, the collaboration of all things, all atoms and molecules of existence here. From here, I'm going to ask for some downloads for the group. As a reminder, downloads are just energies that we receive, thoughts, feelings, emotions, experiences. These messages, these downloads are for you, whether you're listening past, present, or future. This is for you. So let's see what we got today. So would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to choose your spiritual path? To know that you are worthy of choosing your spiritual path. I hear some of you saying, well, I don't even know where to begin, Daniel. So would you like to know what it feels like to trust that this is the knowing, the beginning of all that is required for you? Would you like to know what it feels like to call in experiences, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and experiences that are congruent with that which you are asking for and seeking? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body? To be bold and to be brave in the choices that you make, sharing your light with the world. If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body? To know that you are aligned, that you are aligned. And to know what actions to take forward in your life today to implement the alignment of that which you perceive and that which you are. So would you like to know what it feels like to take action, divine, intuitive action towards your dreams? What is this state of being that will expand for you the greatness of all of that which you are willing to and are asking for in a higher, vibrationally more aligned way? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to embrace new beginnings? That you're worthy of embracing new beginnings and that it's safe for you to embrace new beginnings? If you like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body? To have the Creator's definition of consistency. To know what it feels like to have consistency in your spiritual path. To have consistency in your day-to-day life and in your practice. If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is that is safe for you to, and that you are worthy of committing to that? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to have the Creator's definition of commitment? That you know that the Creator doesn't need your commitment. Having commitment is for you. It's a personal responsibility to show up. It's a personal responsibility to shine your light brighter than you have ever been willing to shine your bright. To not worry about those who may be blinded by your light. Instead, to invite them to reveal their own. If you'd like that, say yes. Great. So now let's shift our energy, please, to those who require healing today. As we do so, can we just imagine them surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light? Let's please imagine them happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Great. So let's please send healing, unconditional light and love to Brett, to his partner and his children. Happy, healthy, safe, protected. Let's also please send unconditional healing and light to Kike and to Luzma, to Jan, to Enrique, and to Guillermo. Send them unconditional healing and light and love as Kike begins the next chapter of his life. Would you like to, can we also please send healing and light to Anne and also to Polly and Ben? Let's please send healing to Margaret, and also to Cassie. And let's send healing to Suzanne. Happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Great. Last but not least, would you guys like to know that you are unconditional love and that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you'd like that, say yes. Now let's rub our palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes and allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. Place your hands on your heart. Congratulate yourself. Thank yourself for being here, for showing up, and for being a part of our incredible soul family. I'm grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. I wish you much love, much light, much truth on your spiritual path. Thank you all. I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, everyone.